Good afternoon, morning, or evening, fellow YouTubers of the world. And welcome to Arizona Positive Motivation Vids and Streams and more. Starring your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing all right. Hopefully you're feeling okay. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic because I am doing wonderful. I am doing great. I am doing the best. So, anyway, we got a little chatter here. What's up, Diz? Oh, I'm cutting in and out. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. There's that little better. Hopefully I'm not cutting in and out now. Hopefully everybody can hear me clearly. I hope. Let me check my audio real quick. Oh, what the hell? Let me see. Audio. Check. It looks like it's running on all eights here. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk about a few things. I wanted to say a few things to you. Hold on. You know, there we go. There we go. Hold on, let me go ahead and pin that on the YouTube side. Let me go to the YouTube section. This is an 18 plus stream. Adults only, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me see if I can pin this. There we go. Got it pinned. Diz, can you hear me okay, good sir? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or can you hear me? Hopefully you can. Hopefully I'm coming through okay. Ah, cool. Cool. But anyway, I wanted to talk calmly, coolly, and collectively on some things that have been happening, some things that have been going on. I wanted to say this, ladies and gentlemen, and this is very important. Everything has a season. Everything has a time. You know, people go in and out of your life all the time. Not everything was meant to stay. Things were, some things are permanent, sort of. Some things are brief. Well, let me tell you this. Nothing in this world is permanent. Things come and go. Everything has a season. Everything has, like, what do you call it? Like an expiration date. You know, some of us were meant to be with each other for a lifetime. However long that lifetime is. It could be just a few minutes. Could be just a few hours. Could be just a few days. Who knows? But nothing in this world is permanent. Life is constant changing, constantly changing. And okay. I don't think. Hold on. Oh, I got a volume on this thing. Okay. There we go. I turned up the volume a little bit. Um. Oh, those were deleted. Okay, good. They're already, yeah. They've already been checked. Okay. Just gonna check this one. But anyway, this is an age-restricted channel, ladies and gentlemen. Adults only. And also, viewer discretion is advised, dude. For real. You know, like I said, we're not all meant to be here forever. We're not. Exactly what you said. Some of us were only meant to be here for weeks. Some of us were only meant to be here for years. But nothing lasts forever. It's constantly changing. All the time. And you have to decide whether to go with it or go against it. But regardless of what direction you decide to go, it's still happening right in front of you. You just don't see it as good. You know? You know, people that you love, people that you care about. Some of them, you know, are in there for one season. Some of them are in there for many seasons. But you know, life is not always about sunshine and rainbows. Life, to me, is about... Hold on, let me edit this. I need to edit my little thing right here. Hold on. There we go. I put the motivator on here. And the reason why I call myself a motivator, I'm not perfect. By any means, I'm not. I'm not this bedazzled person that you see. No. I'm just a normal, everyday guy that does normal, everyday things. You know, and it's not bad. It's just, you know, I do what I do, dude. Does it mean you have to like me? No. Does it mean you have to hate me? No. Because we all like and hate each other equally. Think about it. Since when have you ever fully liked somebody? Or fully cared about somebody? Besides your friends, beside your family, beside your loved ones. Like I said, nothing is permanent. And nothing is... I know. I care about you too, brother. More than you'll ever know. You and I, we like family, and we always will be. But like I said, I know eventually, one day, you're probably going to move on, Diz. One day you're probably going to outgrow me or, you know, be content somewhere else, and it's good. It's all good, man. It happens. You know, that's what I believe. Nothing in this world is last forever, but you want to enjoy the times that you have. You want to enjoy the life that you have. You want to enjoy the moments that you've created on or off a public platform. You want to appreciate yourself, appreciate your life, appreciate the things that you've created in your life, the things that you've made in your life, the things that you have in your life. Be grateful that you have them, however long they last. And thank you, Diz. I appreciate it. But you know, life is made up of a bunch of seasons, a bunch of times. Both good times and bad times, you dress up for all of them. Am I correct? You dress up for every single one. You're there. Regardless of whether you want to be there or not, you're still there. Think about it. You have a bad day, but guess what? At least you woke up to face it. At least you woke up to fucking, you know, to fucking look at it. At least you woke up to fucking deal with it. At least you woke up, period. Because a lot of people go to sleep and they don't wake up. A lot of people go to sleep and they don't see the next day. What's up, Nelson? What the hell? Why you got a pink R by your name? What's up, Nelly? You don't have an icon anymore. That's weird. Is that a real account or is that a troll account? I think it's real. Oh, it's a okay. Okay. But anyway, like I said, everything has a season. You know, if people were meant. Oh, okay. Look, if people were meant to be in your life, then they're going to be in your life. If they weren't meant to be in your life, then they'll just fade away. That's it. I believe I've said this before, too, on here. The real people will stay, and the ones that were not meant, basically, okay, let me put it to you another way. The people that were meant to stay with you for longer seasons, they will stay. And the people that were meant to you for shorter seasons, they will leave. You know, it's just, it happens, man. It really does. Some people were meant to stay with you for longer seasons. Some people were meant to stay with you for shorter seasons. Here's what you have to appreciate, have to understand. You have to be grateful for every single day that you are alive, that you are able to enjoy it. You know, there's plenty of people out there that are in worse situations that we could ever comprehend. There are certain people in this world that are going through literal hell. Because, all right, I'm going to give you an example. And this is really serious talk. This is really serious talk. And I want this to be heard. But imagine this. Imagine you trying to talk, but your mouth and your body won't let you say a word. Imagine trying to move or express yourself and not being able to say or do a goddamn thing. You're literally stuck on a machine making you breathe because you can do nothing. You are aware of what's going on, but you can do nothing. Nothing. Do you know how hurtful that is? To be trapped in a body that you can't even utilize right. And we're sitting there complaining, sitting there saying that, well, he hurt me this way, he hurt me that way. Well, you know, just think. Just think about this correctly. There's a lot more people in a lot worse conditions, in a lot worse situations than we could ever imagine. There is little ones out there that are suffering from cancer, from debilitating diseases. But do they ever whine? Do they ever complain? Do they ever piss and moan about shit? No, they don't. Because why? Because here's what it is. They don't complain because they're grateful for every moment that they have, for every hour, every moment of life that they're blessed with. We have, we as people have so much to be thankful for, so much to be grateful for, so much to be blessed with. Because the mere fact of the matter is that, A, we're able to open our eyes every single day and thank God that we're alive to see it. Thank God that we have all these blessings. Because there are so many people in this world that don't have what we have. But you know, they don't complain about it. They don't argue about it. They don't bitch about it. They don't piss about it. They don't complain about it. They're grateful for whatever little life they do have here on this earth at this moment in time. They're grateful for whatever blessings that they have. With me, like with me, you know what I'm grateful with? First thing I'm grateful for is just being alive and being able to enjoy the gifts that life gives me. Yes, life does throw you down. Life does try to hurt you. But guess what? You know what that is? Sometimes life breaks you down. Sometimes life reduces you to a meaningless pile of shit. But you know what you have to do when you're in a situation like that? You have to say, you know what? Things happen for a reason. I'm feeling this way for a reason. Because this is not the way life is knocking you down. Sometimes life has to destroy you, to bring you down to absolute nothing, so it can slowly build you up to a better person again. I'm going to give you an example. Do any of you remember Pablo Picasso? You guys remember him, right? Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat remember Pablo Picasso? How many times do you think in his life, how many times did he mess up before he became the world's most famous artist? How many times? How many times did people say he would never amount to a hill of nothing? How many times did people say he'll never do that? He'll never do this. He'll never do that. But guess what? He proved them all wrong, and he became a famous artist. He became the best version of himself he could be. And you know what's the best part about it? The best part about all that is simply this. Every single one of those paintings that he made, he made them out of his own imagination, out of how he interpreted them to be. He looked at a picture, any work of any, whether it was outside, inside, it didn't matter, anything. And he would paint it, but he painted it according to what he wanted it to be, according to what he saw. It's an amazing thing, isn't it? Producing something, a perfect something, whether it's art. I'll give you another example. You know how Ludwig van Beethoven produced great, great musical pieces that are still true to this day. You know how he produced them? Do you know how he orchestrated them? He orchestrated them in his own mind because he felt the vibration of the music and he interpreted it by himself. And he constructed so many, many, many great works of art. He really did. And Nelson, thank you for coming in here, bro. I appreciate it. And Diz, thank you for coming in here. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you coming here. I appreciate all you supporting this channel and helping me build it up to the way it is. I appreciate it. Thank you. But like I said, sometimes seasons change. Sometimes people change. But guess what? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end. Just think, it's only the beginning. Because you see, God has a way of tearing you down only to build you up even better than the time before. Only to build you to build a better version of you that the world hasn't even seen yet, that the world hasn't even experienced yet. So when you think that this is the end, I'm done, I've got nothing left, I say bullshit. I say you've got more left than you realize. I say you've got more use, more worth than anybody will ever know. Because you have one thing and one thing only that very few people have. You know what that is? Resilience, courage, and the sheer will just to keep going every day. Just to keep going every day. Just to keep yourself motivated every single day. And you know how you keep yourself motivated? All right. I want you to make a list. Make a list of all the things that you want to accomplish in life. Everything. Doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter how long the list, just make one. Then I want you to put that right on the top of the mirror so that when you wake up every morning, you see that list. And you motivate yourself every single day to accomplish one thing on that list. Every day. Just one. Every single day. You motivate yourself. You literally trigger yourself every day to accomplish one thing on that list. Just one. I dare you to accomplish one thing on that list. Just one. That's all that's needed is just one. I'm going to try something here real quick. Okay, I'm going to try something. What the fucking hell? Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, I'm trying to. I didn't give it permission to turn my camera on yet. Okay. There we go. Now I gave it permission to turn my camera on. Now I can turn my camera on. See? Can't really see. There you go. See what I mean? My wall of mass there. Well, you can't really see anything here because I'm in the computer room. So. There you go. This little space. Okay. Yeah. All right. Love you. But anyway, this little space is where all the this little space is where all the magic happens. This is a small part of my stream room. This is like the back area where I just have my computer set up. And it's just a little corner, a little space, no more than maybe arm's length. That's it. Oh, hi, sissy poos. Hold on, I'm going to open up the link so that if people want to come up, they can. Okay. Oh, god damn it! I forgot the link doesn't work with an open thing like this. Mother. Uh, you know what? Are you guys going to be around? Because I'm going to do an open panel. I'm going to do an open panel real quick on this channel. Are you guys down? Are all you down for that? Can do an open panel. Oh, you've been lurking? Well, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. But, okay. All right, I'm gonna end this stream right now, and then I'm gonna do an open panel because if I do, uh, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Okay, watch this now. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Try and click on that link. I guarantee you none of you will be able to click on it. Because for some reason, when I put it through like this, it doesn't work. Now watch, since I put it on there, see if anybody tries to come up. Yep, see, I told you guys for some reason, when I do a open thing like this, never fucking goes right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm going to do a open panel. So I'm going to do an open panel. That way we could all talk. All right. Love you guys. Peace. I'm going to just hang tight here. Don't go nowhere. Please, none of you go anywhere. I'm going to do an open panel. So hold your horses. All right. Love you guys. Peace.